Full Velocity TV begins now.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, and wild their lives. Grab that attack because we're out the now.
We've got the three-wide order to ring out the live on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
We are about to crown tonight's champion, and it's time to let her dig.
We're restacked and repacked up for turn number 4. Who's it gonna be?
And your source for esports racing is live. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Full Velocity Racing Network live tonight in Lakeland, Florida, U.S. International Speedway. First time out for us here for the Southern Dirt Racing Series. We saw these guys a couple of weeks ago with the Shootout 75. We were back with them for the remaining 7 races of the schedule on a Monday night. Really great to have you out here tonight. Phil LeCassier, Jack Truan on the controls for us this evening. And an awesome event here tonight here, the Southern Dirt Racing Series. Going to thank Jacob Lassiter and Eric, and of course we're going to thank Milner Media Creation Designs. We got to thank our buddy Charlie Milner, all Tubbs. I'm sure he's probably out there in the Facebook Live chat somewhere. Thank those guys a lot, and going to have a great time with these fellas here tonight. Got to thank our great sponsors here real quick, of course. Got to thank great folks like Hanover Record Service and iRacing, iFlag, Voiles Trucking, CCM Designs, BladeNode.com, South Texas Speedway, Montstar Productions, TDR Racing League, Hard Motorsports, Trash Panda Graphics, Eichstadt Rats, and Folklore over on YouTube. Here live segments from the live. We have been racing action running the load away here with Contact USA. We're taking our starting lineup for heat race number 1 tonight on the pole aboard car number 21, the evil one. That is Jim Revis. And alongside aboard car number 23, that is Cody Steeg. Row number 2 aboard the car number 28. Welcome back to the network, old Bailey Hipp and Charlie Milner. Tubbs running outside of row number 2. He's in car number 138, row 3. The 101 is Greg Atwood with Tyler Jackson alongside aboard car number 8. The 16 of David Blackburn. He'll roll off on the inside of row number 4. And shotgun on the field will be Kyle Surratt aboard car number 18. So the first of what is going to be 3 heat races, 8 laps around, top 4 will go on into our main event. So really glad you guys have decided to tune in tonight. Full Velocity Big Doubleheader as I'm over here with the Southern Dirt Racing Series guys and my partner in crime, Todd Stanton's over at DSO tonight for the Pro Late Models. And hopefully we'll join him here a little bit later because Super Late Models will follow at DSO at about 10:25 Eastern Time. So hopefully you guys will tune in tonight for a great night of Full Velocity TV coverage, and great to have you aboard this evening. Apologize, I think the ticker may be going in and out on us. We're certainly going to work on that as we've had seems like a whole bunch of issues here since the new update has come out with Jack's PC, so we're going to get that all figured out. But bear with us here tonight. We'll keep you abreast of what is going on, who is running where the best we can, and I guess I'll say, we're all in this together tonight here live in Lakeland, Florida. See, I'm seeing some generic paints even on my side of things, so the trials and the tribulations is kind of the beat goes on. So let me see if I can't get my paints on here during our quick little break here between heat races. We'll work on that. But the field off number 4, iRacing, iFlag, green flag up in the air, and right away it is going to be the 21 of Jim Revis going to lead the field off into turn number 1 and 2, running the inside. Got Bailey Hip there at second car, the inside lane, car number 28, Cody Stieg of the 23. He's starting on the outside of the front row as we watch him flash by the start-finish line. Revis going to lead Hip down off into turn number 3 and 4 to complete lap number 1. The battle is going to be for that second spot behind Bailey Hip, Cody Stieg's 23. We got one car around off turn number 4, one car around. Looks like we're going to stay green for the time being. If we got yellow flags out here in the heat races or not, but one car around. I believe that may have been, tough to tell from here who that was. I believe that could have been the 8 of Tyler Jackson. Action Jackson going around there aboard car number 8. We stay green. Revis continue to lead. Bailey Hip, Cody Stieg. Our buddy Charlie Milner. Tubbs rounding out our top 4 right now. He's that final transfer. He's got Greg Atwood behind him in the 101. Greg going to try to roll his car down to the low side. Looks like Charlie's having some little bit of warpy issues here tonight too, as he's kind of going on off my screen. So hopefully Tubbs will get that sorted out. Look at that awesome little paint scheme there in that number 138. Charlie Milner, Milner Media and Designs. Thank him a lot for all he does for this great league. A lot he does for us. Hope he'll come aboard here, one of our presenters here soon. But he's up to the 3rd spot. Greg Atwood now to 4th. It is Cody Stieg who has fallen back to 5th, and now even back to 6th is David Blackburn in the 16. David has flexed his muscles here early as he's trying to run down for that final transfer spot. Charlie Milner is up ahead, but all Jim Revis up front aboard car number 21. A couple car length advantage there. Almost a full second. Now it is over a full second between him and Bailey Hip. Milner in for 3rd, and now Greg Atwood in the number 101. Going to round out our top 4. David Blackburn looks like Tubbs. He keeps blinking in and out here, so tough to tell in timing and scoring where it's going to place everybody, but his car keeps flashing on and off the screen, so hopefully Charlie get that worked out. Off of turn number 4, Revis continuing to lead the interval last time by as we complete lap number 4. Revis leading Bailey Hip by 1.4 seconds, so Jim is just content to drive away with the field right now in that Evil One Graphics car number 21 DWRL Racing League, all new coin. We're back with them on Wednesday night, right here in the Street Stocks for Wednesday Night Street Fights. But it's Monday night. No better time to see more Street Stocks out here than with Southern Dirt Racing Series as Revis flashes down off into turn number 3 and 4, where he will complete lap number 6. He's going to get 2 to go in the air, and Jim just distancing himself from the entire field here. Bailey Hip almost now 2 full seconds behind. The race back there for third on back, so much a good one. Charlie Milner holding on. Greg Atwood in that final transfer, but he's got his hands full with David Blackburn. A 3-wide battle off turn number 2, and that is back there for that final transfer as they start juking and driving. Blackburn through the middle, put David now up into that 3rd spot, put Milner on the bubble now in 4th, and Atwood's number 101 right there as well. So dang good racing going on here tonight in Lakeland, Florida, as the field has already flashed by for the white flag one more time around this 3/4 mile USA International Speedway dirt version. iRacing did a great job of this racetrack. It provides for some really, really good racing. And off here tonight, we're going to see an awesome 40-lap main event, but we are on into turn number 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag going to go in the air in heat race number 1 and give it to Jim Revis at the line as he worked on this long front straightaway at USA. Bailey Hip going to finish up 2nd. David Blackburn charged up the 3rd spot. Charlie Milner going to grab 4th. Greg Atwood, Cody Stieg, Kyle Surratt, Simon Jackson. Do a rundown. Race number 1, race number 2, about I make a quick adjustment over here as I'm working with a little different setup than I usually have. So we're going to click around on this. We've been trying to help Jack get all sorted out here too, as you know, the overlay has been given his PC fit. So we apologize for that, but we got heat race number 2 about to the roll to the racetrack as the cars start to populate on my end of things. Let's take you through our starting lineup here. Boyles Trucking starting lineup for heat race number 2 on the pole. Aboard car number 711, that is Terry Joyner, alongside the number 319, that is David Brewer. In row number 2, the 09 is Joshua Ely, and alongside in, it says on my screen, car number 20. Let's see if we can confirm that. It is the 51 car of Justin Gledhill that's going to start on the outside of row number 2. The 37 is scheduled to go off next. I know that's Eric, the race administrator. Don't think he's out there racing, but he's in the lineup anyways. The 188 of Wes Wagon Wiggin rolls off. He's going to be on the outside of row 3. Matt Deese aboard car number 57. He'll roll off next. And shotgun on this field, racing Jason Salter out there in car number 10, the Trash Panda Machine. He's in the server as 91. So going to have to keep me scrambling on my toes here to make sure we have who is who in the correct spots, the right cars. But Salter out there in the number 10 as usual. Got Justin Gledhill in the number 51. Is I know my trade in paints is being really slow as a dog. I think it's being on Jack's end too. His car's turned kind of white and black, and it's starting to come on my screen. So hopefully we'll get sorted out for Jack here, as well as trying to migrate through here and keep abreast what is going on out there tonight. Facebook Live and YouTube and Twitch TV. It's just been it's like I've been rushing through things all night long. There we go. Okay, I'll play back in my voice there. I don't like that at all. As I get Facebook finally loaded up over here, I see Rusty Bradshaw's out here, Tyson Pankow, Eric Eichstadt's watching, Mike Mitchell Hamilton out there. Great to see you fellas out there tuning in. Jeff Brown, iRacing iFlag. Jeff, love you too, brother. Thank you so much for those star donations. That means a lot to us, man. Certainly appreciate you and all the love you give us there. iRacingIFlag.com. Check him out today as heat race number 2. About to take its way onto this 3/4 mile, 8-lap journey. Terry Joyner, David Brewer, your front row. Josh Ely, Justin Gledhill, Wes Wiggin, Matt Deese, Jason Salter are going to make up our 7-car field. Top 4 will be guaranteed on into the main event. We'll see where consolation rounds take us if we see any tonight, but we're going to set the excitement this time as the iRacing.com Chevrolet Silverado's up in the air. iRacing, iFlag, green flag. Up on the speedway, Terry Joyner going to lead David Brewer down off into turn number 1 and 2. Second car there, the inside lane, a good move down there for the Josh Ely 09 machine. Looks like that Bulletproof Motorsports car raging his way up to the inside. He'll fall back in a third as we're going to race it up for the lead down in turn number 3. It is Brewer versus Joyner off the corner. Who is going to have the advantage off of turn number 4 as we complete lap number 1? It looks like it's going to be Joyner at the stripe. Brewer, Ely, Jason Salter already from 7th up to 4th. Jason, a guy who we have seen race around this track many, many times. A guy who always finds some magic, it feels like, to the low side of the racetrack, and that's where that Trash Panda Graphics number 10 has certainly got himself glued to the low side now under buddy Joshua Ely. Josh up high, Salter down low, and Jason made it look this a 2-for maneuver as he slides up the corner. Him and Ely make a little contact, and now look out, Scurley, they get Salter off the inside wall. Josh will catch it. Salter backed off, tried to let the 09 get it corrected. Jason Salter off the inside wall. That's going to upset the run for him. Put Justin Gledhill now up into the top 4 spots. Wes Wiggin, that 188 may also be able to capitalize on that as well, as we're 2 laps in the books. Going to complete 3 here as we exit turn number 3 and 4. Terry Joyner continuing to lead over David Brewer. Now put 3rd in the running. Josh Ely and Justin Gledhill, the 51 car. He's now in that 4th and final stretch for Wes Wiggin, Jason Salter, Matt Deese rounding out the field. Let's take a look here up front as it looks like Brewer was all over the back bumper to that number 7-11 and Joyner. They stay single file down into turn number 3 and 4. See the update here, kind of a little bit work with the cameras as well, as I got a different view here than I was used to seeing. So let's try this one out from atop the flag stand as Joyner fits that start-finish line. 4 laps complete. We're halfway home, 4 in. 4 to go. David Brewer going to take a peek off of turn number 2. Can he make running room down there underneath the Terry Joyner machine? So far, they're going to stay in line. Race back there for 3rd. Also a good one. Josh Ely holding off Justin Gledhill for the time being. Wes Wiggin trying to rally up there to that 4th spot. Jason Salter back there in the 10 as well. Off of turn number 4, completing lap number 5. It is Joyner. It is Brewer, Ely, Gledhill. They maintain your top 4 spots. Brewer going to take a look once again through turns number 1 and 2, looking for the race lead, but it looks like it's going to be really tough to pass here early. Let's see how this racetrack progresses out over the course of the night. Is now, next time around, we're going to put 6 laps to conclusion. We are going to see white flag next time around in this very good race up there for the race lead between David Brewer and Terry Joyner. As we click back to its 3 car lengths at the start-finish line. 7 laps now going up to the board here. We got 2 to go on the speedway as we're in 1 and 2 for the final time here, or not final time. We're going to see white flag next time around, Phil. What are you thinking? We're getting back in the groove here. Been a A little bit of a break here. We were at Blow By on Friday night, but basically been off for the most of the last week, so still getting our bearings back about us, learning what this new update was all about, seeing all the new bells and whistles. Now off of turn number 4, white flag will go up in the air for Terry Joyner in the 7-11. 3 car lengths over David Brewer. He sits in position 2. Josh Ely, Justin Gledhill, they stay nose to tail. 3rd and 4th, we work our way off of turn number 2 for the final time. Terry Joyner, 3 car lengths better than that 319 of Brewer as they work down off into turn number 3 and 4 for the final time, where checkered flag will grace the airwaves here for heat race number 2, and the win will go to Terry Joyner in the 7-11. David Brewer going to finish up second. Third going to go to Josh Ely. Justin Gledhill will finish up fourth. Jason Salter rallies back for a making up our 7-car for heat race number 2. Heat race number 3 will be rolling on the speedway here momentarily, so let's kind of reset here real quick, see if we can take a look here at the lineup. Will be Phil will take a quick drink, and we'll be back here with the starting lineup for heat race number 3. To the racetrack now at this 3/4 mile Lakeland International Speedway, Lakeland, Florida. Great to be out here on a very warm evening here, September the 9th. It's this week is going to be very, very much busy here for Full Velocity. If you guys have not done so already, head over to our website, fullvelocitytv.com. Want to get some new swag and represent the colors Full Velocity TV? Well, you can actually do so there by clicking on the link here on the website. Full Velocity swag. You can fly the blue colors. We got some great shirts, hats, whatever you may think of. Todd's got, I think, cups in there. He's got stickers. He's got a whole bunch of weird stuff in there. T-shirts, sweatshirts, whatever you may need. Fly the colors of Full Velocity TV. Purchase your, swag now off the website as we look down for heat race number 3, which will get 1 to go this time by. So let's go through our Voiles Trucking starting lineup. On the pole, aboard car number 88, that is Logan Cumby, alongside the number 61, Bulletproof Motorsports machine, that is Josh Peacock. In row number 2, aboard car number 13, that is Caleb Ramsey, with the number 12 alongside Electric Eric Eichstadt on the outside of row number 2. Row 3, the 926, is Barrett Bishop. Alex Brewer aboard car number 1. He will roll off 6th. Jacob Lassiter scheduled to roll off 7th. Jacob aboard the number 51 and going shotgun on the field aboard the 311. That is going to be Justin Holt. So 8 more drivers out there to take their turn. So if Phil can do any kind of math, which we've documented 100 times before, that's usually not a good thing. Well, let's go. 8 plus 8 is 16, and 7 would be 23. So 23 cars in the field here tonight for the guys at Southern Dirt Racing Series. Off turn number 4, iRacing I flag. Green flag up in the air. Logan Cumby, Josh Peacock going to lead the field down into turn number 1 and 2. We're going to 3 wide down there off the edge of the quarter. Caleb Ramsey stuck in the middle. You get Eric Eichstadt there in the number 12. Eric got it rolling. Look at that bright red number 88 flash on by. Logan Cumby, Josh Peacock to the low side. He'll look to pick up the race lead through 3 and 4 as Eric Eichstadt will slide down low. The BladeNo.com number 12 three-way dance for the lead. Give it to Peacock at the line as they are wrecking off of turn number 4. We got somebody around over there and believe where he kept it going. So we're going to stay green off turn number 2. Peacock leads. The race is for second with Logan Cumby and Eric Eichstadt. Give it to the 88 for the time being. Alex Brewer, he is already rallied up from position 6. Alex on the 1 car. He has rolled up to 4th, and he may be looking for more, but a good 3-wide battle going on back there with Brewer. You have Justin Holt, the 311, Caleb Ramsey, 13, Barrett Bishop's 926. That is a good 4-way battle there for the final transfer spot guaranteed there in the top 4. We'll definitely race on to the main event. Look at the picture off of turn number 2 as they all chase the race leader, Josh Peacock, down this very long back straightaway. Flat corners here at USA. Really cool track to drive on. One of the few that I actually have some laps on here in this community. So really cool to see. Peacock leading, Cumby in for second. Alex Brewer using the outside lane. He motors around Eric Eichstadt. So 1 car up to 3rd. Eric back to 4th, and he is going to fall to this really good battle behind. Justin Holt is there to 311. You got Barrett Bishop's 926. Barrett's not a guy who's going to go through this thing quietly if he can help it. Eric Eichstätt now falling back to the clutches of a couple really good drivers, almost 4 wide off of turn number 2 this time, or off turn number 4, I should say, as we start shape-shifting for positions. Holt and Bishop, that is a really good race. Up here just ahead, Alex Brewer under Logan Cubby. That's her race for second. Alex slides up the racetrack. Logan used the outside lane to perfection. Able to hold off the challenge of the 1 car right now. Logan Cubby, Alex Brewer racing for position number 2 as Josh Peacock leads, as this battle inside the top 6 is just an epic one right now. The pictures just tell all the story. Eric Eichstätt trying to hold on to that final transfer spot. You've got Justin Holt there, Caleb Ramsey, Barrett Bishop, Jake Lassiter on the outside looking in of this one as well, as we work off turn number 2 this time. It's already 5 laps in the book, so we're working lap number 6 already. Peacock off into turn number 3 and 4, where this time the starter are going to put those 2 sticks down, 2 trips around the Lakeland International Speedway, U.S. International, we should say, off turn number 4 for the driver of the 61. This race for second has just been fantastic. Coming down to the inside of Alex Brewer to turn number 1 and 2. 88 disappeared, came back up the track right in front of the 1. Slide job made there as we got some great hands driving going on. Brewer going to take that spot back from Cubby. This race for 4th so far, really good as well. Eichstätt under pressure from a host of race cars that include Justin Holt. Barrett Bishop was there, 9:26, knocking on the door. You got Caleb Ramsey back there. I mean, those guys having just one whale of a battle. As we're already white flag on the speedway. That's what we love here at Full Velocity. A great race like this makes these heat races just go by in the blink of an eye, and that's what Josh Peacock is trying to do. Trying to make quick work of this one as we are down into 3 and 4 for the final time. Looks like Josh Peacock going to pick up the win here in heat race number 3. Kind of driving away from this really good battle. Looks like Alex Brewer, he'll sort himself out for the top 2 finish. Third going to go to Logan Cumby. Justin Holt going to grab that 4th and final transfer. Eric Eichstätt, Caleb Ramsey, Barrett Bishop, Jacob Lassiter going to round out our 12-car field. But we are all going to race tonight. All 23 drivers in the field will go out there for 40 laps around the 3/4 mile. I'm going to put Jack on the spot here, but I think we have a brief minute. Let's take this thing trackside. Let's pay honor to this great nation, the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red bellows bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
All right, back here live inside Lakeland, Florida's USA International Speedway. Let's take you through our 23-car starting lineup for 40 laps around here tonight. On the pole with number 21, that is Jim Revis. Alongside is Terry Joyner. He's in the 7-11. In row 2, it is Josh Peacock. In the 61, Bailey Hips, 28 alongside. David Brewer roll off 5th with Alex Brewer. Alongside of the 1 car, David Blackburn, Josh Ely making up row 4. Logan Cumby, Charlie Milner in row 5 with Justin Gledhill, Justin Holt. Greg Atwood, Jason Salter, Eric Eichstadt, Cody Stieg, Wes Wygand, Caleb Ramsey, Kyle Surratt, Mac Deese making up our top 20. Barrett Bishop, Tyler Jackson, Jacob Lassiter, our 23-car field. iRacing I flag, green flag up in the air. Let's motor on. 40 trips around. This will be a lot of fun, and I'm glad you guys have chosen to come along with the ride with us tonight off of turn number 4. Jim Revis going to lead the field down off into turn number 3, I should say. Revis going to lead the field. 2-wide battle already for second, and look at that number 1 car of Alex Brewer, really strong here tonight, already to the inside of Josh Peacock, and he's already put Peacock away. He's alongside Terry Joyner down in the turn number 1. Look at that run for the 1 car, leading over Jim Revis. Alex Brewer is digging down low for all he's worth. He pulls up alongside Peacock, going to take a beeline to the left off of turn number 4. We're going to go 3 wide off into turn number 3 for position number 2, and maybe even a race for the race lead if that 61 can make it eat down low as we exit turn number 4. Oh, look how loose they're getting off the corner. Jim Revis leading with this 2-wide battle for third on back is just terrific right now with the 61 of Peacock in there, the 1 of Alex Brewer, Terry Joyner, 7-11 in that mix. Terry holding on to the second spot. You got Josh Ely back there, David Brewer, some of the best of the street stocks on display tonight. Southern Dirt Racing Series. We're going to be here for the final 7 races of the season, including tonight every Monday night. We are absolutely thrilled to do so. It's street stock racing on a Monday night. I don't think you can get Phil any more excited than that as we work our way off of turn number 2. Revis under pressure from the number 61 of Peacock as he's trying to make things happen as Josh has now motored his way up to the second spot around Terry Joyner. Look at the way they shift lanes as they work off into turn number 3 and 4. Update, must have done something right to these race cars. They look like a lot of fun to drive. Very maneuverable here tonight down low as we're 2 wide back there for fourth on back. We have our first yellow flag of the night. Yellow, yellow, yellow on the racetrack. First Hanover Record Service caution flag will find us on lap number 4. As we start lap 5, we have cars around off of the exit of turn number 2, it looks like. And I believe it may be Bailey Hip involved. I believe Logan Cumby's 88 also involved. So we'll get Jack to work down there with the BladeNode.com full velocity instant replay. And I think that's exactly what you're going to see is a couple of cars making some contact mid-pack there. Good break for our buddy Tubbs, Charlie Milner, as he missed the start of the race. He is going to get the wave around to come on back to the lead lap. So good break there for Tubbs as he'll make his way back there. Milner Productions, the media productions there, the number 138. Going to thank Charlie for all he does for his great league. Also going to thank the great folks over at Midwest Simulations. Also going to thank Heartland Harley Davidson. Know they're involved over here as well. No, Jacob has some sponsors here for us. I just haven't found where the sheet has got the sponsors located on here yet, and all the itinerary he gave us. He's given me a great driver's spreadsheet that I'm going to try to get out here onto another screen and see if we can't carry that along as well, as I got a lot going on here at the fingertips. It's tough at one voice to carry the action, but that's what we're going to do here on a Monday night. We'll see if we can't get one of our partners like Rage and Ron out here one night. Maybe we'll see if Rocky Backtail's available. So let me play with some of these extra toys instead of carrying the dialogue here as Jack's going to give you the camera views here. Each and every Monday night as we work lap number 5 under yellow. Apologize to all you out there that usually see the fancy dancy flashy overlay at the top of our screen out there tonight. For whatever reason, it just decided it doesn't want to show itself again, which is 2 broadcasts the last couple of days it's done so. So we got a little bit of work to do. It works before we get live, doesn't work after we get live. So we'll figure it out. We'll if anybody out there listening has got some kind of insight on that, want to give us a hand. I know Todd's over there live at DSO. Looks like he's working well. So we'll get this all sorted out why Jack's PC is doing this to us here this evening. But looks like lights, I believe, are out around the speedway. So Josh Peacock, see if he can't take a run off the outside of the front row at Jim Revis. Terry Joyner, Alex Brewer, Josh Ely, Jason Salter, Justin Holt, David Blackberg, David Brewer, Eric Eichstadt going to make up the balance of the top 10. The Chevrolet Silverado iRacing.com safety truck is in. iRacing I flag, green flag back in the air. And we go racing off into turn number 1 and 2 as I got cars populating on my screen again. What is Traded Paints doing to me tonight? Turn all my cars white off of 1 and 2, but now I can totally see Jim Revis leading the field off the corners. We work off into turn number 3 and 4. Peacock to the inside, I believe, in the... I figure out what car is what now. As I changed all colors on me. That's not a way to shoot a blind announcer changing things on me mid-race, but we get that thing sorted out. Terry Joyner, 7-11 in the mix. We're going to wreck them up again in 3 and 4. Yellow, yellow, yellow on the speedway. Lap number 9. We'll slow it back down. So about 1/4 of the way home. Our second Hanover Record Service caution flag of the evening. Lap number 9. See if we can't go back and find maybe the culprit for us. I think this may have David Brewer involved in the 319, which is certainly a tough break. He started from the top 10 in the 319. Looks like he may have been involved in a little bit of something, maybe a parking lot. Ensuing Justin Gledhill, the 51. Jack is just listing off numbers. You're seeing got a lot of them back there. It looks like David Blackberg involved. I think I saw Kyle Surratt with a piece there in the 18. I think Justin Gledhill got a bit of that in the 51. So we have a turtle. Jack says a turtle. Well, who's a turtle, Jack? 138. Oh, not Tibbs. Charlie Miller, TDR Turtle. First one of the night, Charlie. That is not the award you want, because if you're the TDR Turtle, that means you're upside down. Your wheels are not on the ground, and I think you need wheels on the ground to make things happen. I'm not a racer by no means, but I am pretty sure you need traction with some of the dirt to make waves around. And Charlie Miller, our buddy, looks like he's going to be the first one on his lid to get the TDR Turtle. Not the way Charlie's going to struggle. Missed the start, got back in the lead lap on a wave around, and now he's upside down. So slow the field off. Lap number 11. Believe light should go out next time by. He's still blinking on. We'll watch the pace car with you guys off of turn number 4 and see if maybe the lights do go out. If not, I might give me a minute here to grab a bit of the beverage, keep myself hydrated here tonight. It's a 9:45 on the East Coast. I know Todd's over at DSO right now. Dirt Slinging Outlaws, season number 4, race number 2 for them tonight as well. And following the pro late models at about 10:25, 10:30. DSO Super Late Models also be live on the network as well. If we get done over here in time, we will certainly join our partner Todd over there, call all the action at the Dirt Slinging Outlaws tonight as well. But Southern Dirt Racing Series on tap here, a part of our Full Velocity Twin Bill on Monday nights. And it looks like the lights are extinguished around the speedway. Jim Revis, Josh Peacock on the front row, Alex Brewer. Now Terry Joyner finds himself on the outside of row 2. Josh Ely and Jason Salter, David Blackberg, Justin Holt, Barrett Bishop, Eric Eichstad. That's a very solid top 10 right there. You got guys like Jacob Lassiter running 11th, Tyler Jackson 12th, Kyle Surratt, Wes Wiggin, Matt Deese, your current top 15, with Bailey Hip, Cody Steeg, Logan Cubby, Greg Atwood, Caleb Ramsey, our top 20 as we go back iRacing, flag, green flag up on the speedway, and Jim Revis is going to be the first one to hit that loud pedal down off into turn number 1 and 2. Alex Brewer going to fire on the inside as we're going to slow it back down immediately. Yellow, yellow, yellow on the racetrack here. Our third one of the evening now on lap number 13. So closing on halfway, but not closing in on a little less yellow than we would kind of like out there. Yellow on the racetrack for the third time. See if we can't maybe find this one here. Jack down the work with the greatest finger. He's got really good at these replays. Really proud of how far he has come in such a little time for us. And looks like here is, I think, is that Jacob Lassiter around there in the 51? Yep, sure is. Jacob's around, our buddy, guy in charge over here at Southern Dirt Racing Series. 23 of Cody Steeg involved. Greg Atwood's 101 getting a piece. So yellow flag now for the third time here tonight live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Hey, if you guys haven't done so already, gotta thank our official yellow flag sponsor here at the network. Of course, that is Hanover Record Service. Gotta thank Tyler Blankenship and all what he does here for the entire sim racing community. Not only us, he supports so many leagues, so many broadcast entities out there, and a lot of this not possible without that guy. Check him out today on Facebook. Hanover Record Service. Go over to google.com, search up Hanover Record. A lot of great things going on. Tyler is posting some videos there on the Hanover page just about every day, updating all the stuff going on. Repair shop is coming along well. There's a lot of building stuff they're doing on over there. He's been really busy with the records as well. So check him out today. Hanover Record Service. Great people. Thank Tyler for all he does. We'll be right back here live on the call with the restart here in Lakeland, Florida. Probably about 60 seconds here. Take a drink. Lights go out on the speedway. We'll be right back here with the call of the restart. All right, ready to go for the restart. They are stacked and repacked on the back straightaway. Jim Revis, Josh Peacock here as they're going to wave off the restart. Race Control waving off the restart there. I know the call has been made from Race Control. Eric doing a great job on that tonight. We are going to go single file with 3 early yellow flags. We're going to go single file, see if we can't stimulate some really good green flag racing that we know this track can provide, know what Street Stocks provide, know these guys at Southern Dirt Racing Series can provide for us as well. So to let these guys tell all the story here tonight is so the lights stay on around the speedway. Hopefully we'll get back to racing here in just a jiffy. Looks like lights have gone out again, so we're going to go back for restart half a lap away with any luck. Jim Revis still leading over Josh Peacock. Alex Brewer in the 1 car. You got Terry Joyner, Jason Salter now up in that number 10. He has found his way into the ranks. So the top 5 is we get ready to rock and roll here into 3 and 4. The lights are out. Hopefully we'll see the pace truck pull down onto pit road this time and we get back to rolling as we are 18 laps up on the board that we're going to complete this time at the line. A truck going to take that left-hand turn. iRacing I flag, green flag returns to the speedway as we begin lap number 19, 2 laps short of halfway home. Revis going to lead the field in a single file. We're riding down to turn number 1 and 2. Look at that move off the inside. That 4th car line is that Terry Joyner, Jason Salter down there in the 10, making waves down to the low side through turns number 1 and 2. They disappear on the low side of them. I'm trying to figure out how I can get the best camera to locate where Revis going to lead. We're racing for second off of turn number 4. Down to the inside, Jason Salter under Josh Peacock in that white and red car. Different look for Peacock out here this week for sure, as I was seeing the blue car a little while ago, but it has definitely changed. White and red, got to get used to that scheme as we are under yellow again. Yellow, yellow, yellow now. 4th time as we hit halfway home here. 20 laps on the board. 20 laps remaining in this one here tonight. Oh, this one's got, the Voodoo Child, the electric Eric Eichstadt aboard car number 12, looks like has gone around from position inside the top 10, and I think it may have collected up Kyle Surratt and the number 18 as well. So looks like those 2 guys going to kind of go around to the wash cycle. Oh, that looks like Eric's car. Man, he almost looked like something just walked down there and pushed it. Yeah, that car, there's no contact. That was really peculiar. Eric Eichstadt going around here. So 4th yellow flag of the night, 20 laps in, 20 laps to go. We'll let these guys get sorted out with the scoring, get back to it. I think Charlie Miller going to get another lap back. So he's going to make his way back to the lead lap, it looks like. So we'll get set here under yellow, prepare for the call. We're halfway home here in Lakeland, Florida. All right, I'm glad you guys can't hear the discussion Jack and I have off air, but we're debating who is in second. It is Jason Salter. I see him in the trash pin at number 10 like I normally see. He's saying my trading paint's up to date. He's saying he's in a white number 91X on Jason Salter, which make a little bit of sense knowing that he was going to the X91 team. As we go back to iRacing I flag, green flag up in the air. Jim Revis making contact with the outside wall in 1 and 2. That's going to allow Salter to the inside, put the trash panda machine up to the lead spot off of turn number 2 in the backstretch into 3 and 4. Jim Revis losing the race lead. Josh Peacock now through the middle of a 3-wide scenario with Alex Brewer. Oh, is that somebody going around back there? I believe that may have been the 61 getting loose. Somebody got loose up there in 3 and 4. It was Brewer in the 1 car. Brewer in the 1 car getting really sideways off of turn number 4. Loses lots of spots there for that 1 car who was making waves up front. Salter leading over Revis, Peacock. Now Josh Ely, the Bulletproof 09 up there to 4th. Terry Joyner of a 7-11 had a really solid night. Terry is up in the top 5 as we work off turn number 4, putting 25 laps in the books. But this race has completely changed upside down now with Jason Salter leading the field over Jim Revis. A rare mistake for the 21 car. Good race going on back for the 3rd spot between now or Peacock now at the second. As Revis sitting in 3rd with Ely and now Barrett Bishop, the 926. That's who that black car is. Could not figure out what that was there. There was a 926 of Barrett Bishop to the low side. He is just making some waves around the 3/4 mile today. Off of turn number 4 now, completing lap number 26 as Phil will get this figured out. David Blackberg as well, the 16. He has charged his way up into the top 10. Really good 3-car race. 3 wide there for position number 4. About 3 wide back here for 7th as well. The pictures tell all the story here tonight at the USA International Speedway. But up front, Jason Salter is motoring on around with, looks like about 10, 15 car lengths over Peacock. And the number 61, the 3-way race is going on for position number 3. This is a really good one there. You got Ely, you got Revis, you got Bishop's 926 in there. I'm still trying to locate the best of you in each corner to get around this place to think through the action. But man, Salter doing a hell of a job now. It looks like Ely going to make his way around Revis for position number 3. So that's going to open the door for Barrett Bishop down low. Jim stuck up high. You usually would think that's a place to be at USA, but not so fast. The low side is really working right now as Bishop going to follow suit underneath Ely. So put Barrett Bishop up to the 4th spot. Revis still stuck up high. He may lose yet another spot as David Blackberg has found himself to the inside of the 21. Justin Holt, the 311. He is making waves up through the field. He's got around Terry Joyner up there for 7th as we race off of turn number 3 and 4. 29 laps going up on the board. So we're approaching 10 laps to go in main event. Oh, contact! Over in 3 and 4, 1 car off the outside wall. It was Ely in the 09. He got together with Revis. They get together. They lose some spots, but it is Bishop now with a 926. Barrett Bishop up to 3rd. He's got 2 car lengths up ahead with chase down Josh Peacock. Jason Salter on the 91X. Well, he is just off in some other dimension. Off the 4th turn, he's already down to turn number 1. 15 car length advantage. That is going to equal out here with 10 laps remaining to about 3 seconds. Over 3 seconds, Jason Salter leads over Josh Peacock and Barrett Bishop. This thing stays green. Racing Jason may have found himself a victory here tonight in Lakeland, Florida. But this race for 2nd is a dang good one right now as Barrett has run down the back of Josh Peacock. He's to the low side. Put the 926 now up to that 2nd spot. Chop Josh Peacock back to 3rd. So Barrett flexing his muscles here now as we're under 10 laps to go, working on lap number 32. Salter, Bishop, Peacock, David Blackberg now up to 4th around Jim Revis. You got Justin Holt back there in 6th, Alex Brewer 7th, Terry Joyner 8th, Josh Ely 9th. You got Tyler Jackson, the 8 car. He's having a really good night. He's up in the top 10. Justin Glenhill, Eric Eichstadt, Bailey Hitt, Matt Deese, Kyle Surratt, your top 15, but Wes Wiggin, David Brewer, Caleb Ramsey, Jacob Lassiter, Logan Cubby making up our top 20. Cody Steeg is 21st. Greg Atwood is 22nd. And Charlie Miller running there 23rd. He is laps down the field. Tough break for Charlie here tonight. He had a good car early on. I was hoping to see him get to it, but looks like connection woes are plaguing the Milner Media Productions car number 138. So we get back to racing here off of turn number 4. We're going to complete 33 laps on the board. Jason Salter lapping this racetrack right now, and man, he is just flying. It's easy time to lead up to 3.5 seconds, 27.964 last time by for Salter, 27.954. So Barrett Bishop about 100th of a second quicker, but he's going to need to do better than that because it's 3.5 seconds between himself and the race lead. Peacock back there in 4th, a little bit gap back to David Blackburn. The race for fifth, a good one. Justin Holt and Jim Revis having a pretty sporty little battle. 331 has made his way to the low side, put him up to fifth, and that's going to bring Alex Brewer's number one car to the low side. Alex going to make his way around Jim, so put Revis back to seventh, Brewer up to sixth. Justin Holt now migrates himself into the top five in the number 311. Maybe running out of time. David Blackburn sits up of him in the fourth spot, a full second ahead, then about a 2-second gap up ahead to Josh Peacock. Barrett Bishop lapping the racetrack still quicker. 3.488 seconds there with 5 laps remaining. 28.070 to a 28.013. So Salter picking up the pace once again as the lead interval just keeps kind of going back and forth. It's pretty stable though between Bishop, Peacock, Blackburn, and Holt in your top 5, mainly all single file for the most part. The good race has been going on back there outside the top 5 and even further back outside the top 10, but looks like for the time being all tame as we complete 36 laps around. As Jason Salter approaching the lap traffic aboard the X91, I believe he's got Cody Steeg up ahead on number 23, so the race leader may be starting to encounter a little bit of slower traffic up ahead as Barrett Bishop trying to run him down. Last time by 3.614. So the 91X of Jason Salter really doing a hell of a job out there lapping this racetrack now. 37 laps complete. We're going to see 2 to go next time by for the 91X of Salter. The Trash Panda Machine X91 team doing a hell of a job out there tonight with that car as he is going to work his way into turns number 3 and 4. Jason Salter is going to see 2 to go from a starter stand. Man, what a race here tonight for that machine. He is really taking it to him. You got Barrett Bishop there almost 3.5 seconds behind as they keep monkeying back and forth about 100th of a second quicker one way or the other between Salter and Bishop. 3.440 last time by is Salter this time around here into turns number 3 and 4. He will see the white flag up in the air. One more trip around the 3/4 mile flat track USA International Speedway for driver of Cardinal 91X. Jason Salter sees that white silk up in the air and he is 4 turns away, 0.75 miles, 3/4 mile around. He works the low side off of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Lap traffic up ahead there with Cody Steeg. I don't think that's going to come into play as we're in 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag's going to unveil. Jason Salter aboard Cardinal 91X going to take down the win here in Lakeland, Florida. Looks like second off of turn number 4 will go to Barrett Bishop. Josh Peacock going to hold on for third. David Blackburn going to hold on for the 4th spot over a charging Justin Holt in the number 311. Justin going to finish up 5th. 6th will go to Jim Revis. Alex Brewer going to grab 7th. Josh Ely 8th. Terry Jonah 9th. Tyler Jackson, terrific run for the 8 car. He gets a good top 10 here tonight. Justin Gledhill will finish up 11th. Eric Eichstadt rallies back for 12th. Kyle Surratt 13th. David Brewer 14th. Jacob Lassiter will round out our top 15. Matt Diesel finish up 16th with Caleb Ramsey 17th. Wes Wiggin 18th. Greg Atwin 19th. Logan Cumby will finish up 20th. Logan was 1 lap down, as was Cody Steeg. Bailey Hitt was behind the wall, number 28, 8 laps down. He'll finish up 22nd. And running at the field tonight aboard the number 138 is Charlie Milner. We will talk to our big winner tonight, racing Jason Salter, along with the rest of the top 3, Barrett Bishop and Josh Peacock on the BladeNote.com Full Velocity Post-Race Show. I'm going to click over to Discord. Give me about, 60 seconds. We'll be right back here live on your source for esports racing. All right, back here live in your source for esports racing, the Full Velocity Racing Network post-race show presented by BladeNode.com. It is Jason Salter picking up the win here tonight at the USA International Speedway. Barrett Bishop for second, and our buddy Josh Peacock aboard that number 61. Josh, some new colors for you here. Paint scheme didn't show up for me till about 15 laps in. It turned from blue back to this white and red. Great new paint scheme, man. Tell us about how that ride got out there.
No, this one here is just I think it's just a one race deal. I might, pop it in and out. But me and old Charlie Milner had a bet on the World 100 for the winner, and fortunately Bobby Pierce flattened her out front tire and hit the wall, and JD ended up winning. So this is my reward for picking him.
I would have taken Bobby Pierce as well, so I think we can probably get that one as well. But USA here tonight, you had a pretty good car early, started up there in position 3. Got into the outside wall, lost some spots, rallied back up there. How was the race car handling?
No, the race car felt phenomenal. I looked up and got a good draw in the heat, starting outside pole in the third heat. Was able to win that one and started third in the feature. I knew the bottom was the place to be, but I didn't really feel comfortable enough in my ability to hold it there and hit it right. But it didn't matter if I hit it right every lap. That old trash panda up there walked off and walked a dog on us once he got out front.
Man, you were telling me he found the lead. He just drove away into a different area code out there tonight. But, Josh, I know you're going to do it again here really soon in Victory Lane. You get a good third-place finish here tonight. Southern Dirt Racing Series, new league to see you in. Great to have you up here on the podium once again. I will give you the floor one more time, bud. You know how this drill works. Thank you. Thank out there.
Now, first off, I thank all my teammates, Bullet Motorsports. I thank my sponsor, CCM Graphics and Engraving, or CCM Custom Graphics and Engraving. I also want to thank give a shout out to J-Max. Go check him out at J-Max Journeys on Facebook. I also like to tell everybody we're having a fixed setup pro late model race at Knoxville. It will be broadcasted by FVRN Thursday night at 7 Eastern. It's a $10 entry. I think it's $150 to win, guaranteed payout. So, message me, get up with me, get you entered on that. But I also like to thank Jacob for putting this deal on.
Absolutely right. That is our buddy Josh Peacock. Josh, would you do me a favor? Pop up there to the hangout and tell those guys to drop on down. I can't do some traffic out here tonight, so we'll let Josh Peacock go. Maybe he could do me some directing. Tell Barrett and Jason to come on down here. There we go. Now I feel a little bit better. We'll let Josh go back to it and debrief with the Bulletproof team as we walk down here and talk to the driver of the 926 of Mr. Barrett Bishop. Man, you had to drive through this field here tonight. You had a really fast car, brother. Tell us all about your run through the field.
Yeah, we didn't have started mid-pack in the heat race, didn't have the best heat race at all. Started 21st and just missed all the wrecks.
You sure did, and I think that was a lot of the early running was going out there and surviving. But I was talking earlier about this new update for Season 4. I don't know how much out there was applying new to the dirt. How different do the cars feel, the tracks feel? Or is there anything that you can see that noticeably has changed or physically feel the race cars that may be a little bit different?
I think the racing has been a hell of a lot better. All tracks. I don't know, it's been pretty fun.
That's great to hear. I know we were hoping for some racetrack improvements here for this new build, and I know guys like yourself and all the gang out there, they do a whole lot more laps. I haven't even been out there yet. I updated this thing over the weekend to get out there. But Barrett, a terrific second-place run here tonight at the flat track, USA International Speedway. I'm going to give you the microphone one more time, my friend, here on the podium. Thank you. I'd like to thank out there tonight in Full Velocity.
I got them teammates, Bulletproof Motorsports, Hawk Transportation, JP Designs, y'all for broadcast, and Southern Dirt Series putting this on.
Absolutely right. We'll let him go. I got a few words, but he's getting better at the interviews, I'm telling you. Barrett Bishop Award, car number 926, a Bulletproof Machine, getting second spot here tonight. But we're going to jump over the wall, and we're going to head down to BladeNode.com, Victory Lane here, where we find our old buddy, the 91X machine of Jason Salter in the winner's circle, racing Jason, buddy. Tell us about that race car, man. A flawless run. That had to be a blast to drive that thing.
Well, I don't know about flawless. I made a couple mistakes early on, and I thought I put myself in a bad spot and got lucky on one of them restarts, and everybody went to the top side, and I went down to the bottom and made a bunch of spots up. But it felt really good down at the bottom.
Well, the car looked fast. You got some great competition out there with guys like Josh and Barrett and Jim and and Blackberg, and all these guys over here at Southern Dirt Racing Series, you guys from DWRL as well. This new 91X operation, man, X91 team. Give us some background on this and all you guys. I'm taught us a lot of this information that I'm still learning, but, man, tell us what we can expect from you guys this season.
Yeah, it's me and Tyson Pankow. We decided to try something different and work on stuff together, working on late models and modified stuff, and kind of branched out and did it that way. We don't get a whole lot of time to work on things, but when we do, we do some pretty good work sometimes.
All right, so the debate I'm going to have out here tonight, and Jack and I were going back and forth. I was seeing the blue number 10 car. I refreshed Trading Paints 100 times, set them up a day. I see the 10. Jack says you're a 91X car. That's what we see on the screen. Is that the car I should be seeing? What car are you in? It's the mystery car.
Well, they had a bunch of. I looked at the roster before I got in and see if I could get my number, and they didn't have. They had all the variants of 10 taken, so I figured, well, Tyson's not renting, so I'll take his car. Being his painter, I have that access to that car, so I swapped his names and stuff on it and run his car tonight with 91.
All right, well, I'm going to hope my Trading Paints will cooperate too, because I saw the 10 car all night long. It was kind of familiar.
It was bad.
Oh, man.
On my screen, I'm still running my black car.
All right, so this leaves a guy like me but further confused. As it's a new update. Things working kind of slow. Gonna figure out where my settings need to be on this old dog PC. But Jason is my kid, of course. We're out here live on Full Velocity tonight, Lakeland, Florida. You're our big winner on the post-race show here tonight, bud. I'll give you the microphone one more time. Give the folks out there a shout, man. Terrific run. Almost 4 seconds over Barrett. Flawless race car you had out there. I'm telling you. You say it wasn't flawless. You just gave an ass kicking that we don't see here often.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I'd like to thank Southern Dirt for letting us come in last minute like we did and let us come race with them. Really enjoyed coming out here and run with a lot of the guys we run with on normal bases. Full Velocity Racing Network putting on an excellent broadcast. All the guys at DWR for being our supporters and helping us whenever we're down, real run of the league and stuff like that. And I'd like to thank Trash Panda Graphics and Next 91 Motorsports.
All right, well, there you have it, folks. BladeNo.com post-race show. Driver of car number 10/91X out there in Tyson's car. Racing Jason Salter taking down the win here in Lakeland, Florida. And that is going to do it for us here tonight on this edition of Full Velocity TV here on the network here. For Lakeland, Florida, the Southern Dirt Racing Series. We'll be back here next Monday night with these guys, of course. I'm going to go join my partner in crime, Mr. Stanton, as I know he's been over with the Dirt Slinging Outlaws, had the Pro Late Model Series out there tonight. We're going to join him and do the Super Late Models here in a little bit. But I got to thank our great sponsors, of course. Got to thank Head of a Record Service, iRacing, iFlag, Voiles Trucking, CCM Custom Designs. Also got to thank BladeNo.com, South Texas Speedway, Montstar Productions, TDR Racing League, Hard Motorsports, Trash Panda Graphics, Eichstadt Wraps, and Full Throttle with the Gent. For Jack Truin, Todd Stanton, Ron Piles, Martin Karch, everybody here at the Full Velocity Racing Network. Thank you to Charlie Milner and Milner. Of course, with JRM as well. Thank you guys for watching here tonight. We'll see you back here live next week. Southern Dirt Racing Series here live on your source for esports racing. Good night, everybody.